Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days since I gave you an update. I've just been working on the model, so let me show you where we're at. I got the body pretty much done here. That's the bottom, well, the descent stage. There's the top of the descent stage, and the sides of the descent stage are done with gold. And I used a gold leaf, and then I covered that on the bottom with a clear orange, and then on the sides I did clear yellow over the gold, so it gives it more of a goldish look, don't you think? And then of course, you know, I'd already finished the descent module here. I don't need to show you that again. So the only thing I'm lacking to do is paint the bottom here in chrome. I've already done the black down inside there, or the whatever I'm using, dark iron. And then I got to the legs and the instructions here. Oh my God. Okay, if you like puzzles, you go get this model and build it, because the legs are a gigantic puzzle. All four of them are different. All four of them use similar parts, different parts. And all they do is have these little, oh, you can't see it. Do this again for this part and this part, or do this again for this part and this part and this part and this part. Well, those parts, I know it looks a little busy here, are all up here hanging on this rack. I finished painting them. They had to be black, so they're all black, but if you'll notice I have them numbered too, because there's 4 different versions. So there's 2 sets of 4 make up these 8 parts, and they all are going different places around the base of this thing. They go in the bottom 2 holes here. Go from there up to the strut that comes out across the top, which I'm painting up right here. So that's going to be the strut. I'm not finished. I've just got the gold on it. That's it. It's got silver and black to go on it yet. But that's an assembly. That's the first thing I glued on the legs, was the upright to the brace. And then the foot will go at the bottom down here. And this thing will have the foot, the pad. So I'm going to have to build these one at a time. I had to number my sides here. I could barely read them now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, because they're all different. 3 is the back. 1 is where the ladder will go. Tell by that slot there. I'm sorry, I'm looking over my camera at the model to see what I'm looking for. I know these are terrible videos, but they give you an idea of where we're at on this thing. So some progress, but it's slow and painful. I got to build these legs one at a time to make sure I don't get any of these parts mixed up. You got to make sure these stay labeled, or I'll have to go back and do what I did yesterday all day, was figure out where they all went by fitting them onto the holes. They all go in different directions. There's no just straight holes on this thing. That one goes that way into the model. That one goes that way in the model. So they've got these funky ends on them. You can see here, they go off in different directions. And the same with these V-shaped uprights here. I've got the one for leg 3 here. That's being painted gold. Paint's about dry, I think. And I don't know if you can make it out, but you can see the ends go off in one direction or another. That's because the holes that correspond to them go off in one direction or the other. So there was 3 different versions of those that are just steps 14 and 15. But I would not put it together the way they suggest, or you're going to have things not fit at all. And then, so after I dry fit everything, like I said, then I glued the upright to the thing while it was on the model dry fit, so I know it's in the right position. And now it's just a matter of getting it painted and getting it back on there. And I will recommend for the gaps this Flexi 5K CA glue. It's thick, and it gets down in those gaps, and you can see it here. Where the foot joins, come on, focus. Where the base It's not going to focus. Joins the upright. There was a gap, and you can see it's black in there now. Well, that's that CA glue filling that gap, and then I'll go back over and paint over that. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll catch you on the next one. Back to the moon. Bye.